going on, everybody? I'm about to tie some new baits on. I'm trying some new stuff out for the first time. Look at this beast. This is the Baitsanity Glide Explorer. This is just a giant trout style bait, you know, big glide baits. I haven't thrown it yet. This will be my first time throwing it, so if something hits this, it's gonna be massive. Well, maybe not. You can still catch smaller fish, but something hits it, it's going to be a big fish. I tested it out in the pool. The thing swims great. It's got a cool kind of glide action. You can twitch it. It does that 360 turn. Like you snap it and it comes back and stares right at you. It's got this little rubber silicone tail. Gives it a little bit better action. I got some pretty good confidence in this. I mean, I'm fishing it in Florida, so we don't have rainbow trout, but I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see what it does. Bait number 2. This is a Savage Gear. I believe this is called a smash tail minnow. This is a new one. You guys are familiar with the whopper plopper baits. This is basically a take of a whopper plopper, a little bit more. It looks like a fish. This is a big one. This is like I think it's like 7-inch, maybe a little bit bigger. It's a ST 170, so you know, first time throwing that. It's about 92 degrees out here. I'm sweating my face off. And last but not least, you guys have all seen one of these. This is the Savage Gear Suicide Duck. Kind of like a whopper plopper style tail. It's got these little cool little feet that move. So I modified mine a little bit. I took this 130 pound wire like that you use for like shark fishing, and I extended it back because the original hook sits up here, and a lot of reviews that I saw online said that you get a lot of short strikes on this, so I moved it back so the tail is just barely touching in the water back here. And this wire, I mean, hopefully nothing pulls that wire off, but I figured it was a cool modification and gave it like a little bit of a kind of a movement on the actual feather, so hopefully that produces something today. And I bought another Savage Gear. This is called the Dirty Shad color. Savage Gear Line Through Trout. This is the slow sink version, so this has a little bit of buoyancy similar to that Savage Gear. The shad that I use, you kind of twitch it and stop it and it just sits there. They make a heavier version, which I have also, that kind of swims in pretty deep, but it'll be my first time using this. This thing looks great. I tested it out in the pool and it looks awesome. The lifelike, really cool fluid, like very slow, realistic fish action. And it doesn't have that little harness. You just actually put the hook up inside the slot there, which I'm using a bigger hook. I always like to use these KVD, these triple grip hooks on these Savage Gears, because they have more of a hook type straight bend than a round bend, and it just fits in that slot perfectly. So I'm gonna give all these a shot at my little swim bait hole that I fish all the time, and see if I can't trick one of these big giant ones into biting. Hopefully I have some big fish, big action. I'm trying to catch, you know, something over 10 pounds. You know, catching a bunch of 7s and 8s lately, but I'm still looking for that elusive 10, 12, 13 pounder. I know it's out there. I just got to trick it into biting one of these crazy baits. Maybe this one will do the trick. There's the crazy lineup. Got the Savage Gear Line Through Trout in the Dirty Shad color. Got the Savage Gear Duck. Got the Savage Gear Splash Tail Minnow. And we got the Baitsanity Explorer Glide. Wow, that is a small fish for this big giant lure. Wow. Pull, drag, and everything. I thought I had a giant. Wow. Check it out. That thing sideways. That was about maybe a 3-pound fish. The Baitsanity Explorer Glide. This little fish hit that bait. That's probably about a maybe 16-inch fish. Nuts. Nuts. See you later, buddy. Hit the glide bait. Yes! Whoa, 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 whoa. I just caught a giant fish on this huge. Look at that fish. Hit that Explorer Glide. Hit that Explorer Glide Trout Glide Bait. I think that's probably 5.5, maybe 6 pounds. Five, 6, 5, 5, 6. 5 pounds, 6 ounces, 5, 6. That was an awesome bite, awesome catch. All right, buddy. Thanks for the memories. Five, 6 on the glide bait. How cool was that? I thought I had a 12-pounder. That thing pulled drag. This thing weighs about 5 or 6 ounces. So on top of that fish setting the hook, I thought I had a giant. What's up, boys?
You ain't caught none yet?
Not yet.
I've been watching your channel still. I
got some more videos I'm working on.
You do?
Yeah.
You should put this on your video so you can see it.
Alright.
Where that came from? We always watch your videos and then we come out here trying to do what you can do.
Yeah, I know.
So I've been using that D-bomb all the time. Is it working?
The D-bomb? Oh yeah.
But they like the peanut butter and jelly one too.
Yep, works
Or
great.
third thing about Bass Pro Shop.
Tackle Warehouse.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you get like a 25 pack for like 10 bucks. That's the best one out there.
It's like a 12 the other day, right down there in the corner.
A what?
It's like a 12-pound bass.
Who?
Me, on a skinny dipper.
What?
Yeah.
12?
Nobody to grab it.
12 pounder.
It was big, it was flat.
Wow.
Like the normal color, it was real flat.
Nice.
My little brother was scared to grab it.
Shout out to my boy Ivan and his friend. A couple guys I met at the boat ramp. They watch my videos, subscribe to the channel. Good kids, high school. Love the bass fish. Told me he caught a 12 pounder out here. I believe it. They're out here.